Have you ever looked into the eyes of an animal? Really looked, I mean. And felt a flicker of understanding, a spark of recognition, a sense that there's more to them than meets the eye? A silent question passing between two worlds, a shared moment of curiosity, and perhaps even wisdom. For most, it's a fleeting moment of wonder, quickly dismissed in the hustle of modern life. But what if there were people who never lost this connection, who nurtured it, and made it the very foundation of their existence? Deep in the Philippine archipelago, amidst the Emerald Islands and turquoise waters, whispers persist of a tribe known as the Tadhana, destiny, a name that speaks to their unique place in the world, whose existence is intertwined with the creatures of the jungle, a bond so profound it blurs the lines between human and animal. They are said to live in harmony with their surroundings, a testament to sustainable living and deep respect for nature's delicate balance. Asking the forest for its bounty with reverence and gratitude, taking only what they need and giving back in equal measure, conversing with birds, understanding their songs as warnings, greetings and stories, and seeking counsel from the spirits of the largest beasts, drawing wisdom from their ancient knowledge and unwavering instincts. These aren't just fairy tales, romanticized notions of a lost world, persistent accounts from loggers and botanists, those who have ventured into the deepest parts of the jungle, describe strange encounters and mysterious signs at the forest's edge, whispers of a presence just beyond our understanding. The Tadhana remain a mystery, shrouded in mist and legend, a ghost tribe beyond the reach of maps and satellites, their home a sanctuary, protected by the very wildness that defines them. A living testament to a different path of human evolution, a reminder that there are other ways to live, to connect, to thrive. Their most captivating legend, the one that truly sets them apart. A language not of words, not of complex grammar or abstract concepts, but of whistles, melodic and nuanced, clicks, sharp and precise, and calls, echoing through the trees, understood by animals themselves, a symphony of communication that transcends the boundaries of species. Could such a thing be possible? A true interspecies dialogue? The quest to understand the Tadhana, to decipher their language and their way of life, is a journey into the very essence of communication, a search for the lost chords that once connected all living things. To find the Tadhana, you must leave the known world behind. Their home is hidden deep within the Sierra Madre Mountains of Luzon, shielded by dense rainforest and near-constant mist. There are no roads or trails, only rivers winding through a tangled web of roots and vines beneath a canopy that turns daylight into emerald twilight. Every step is a reminder of the forest's power to conceal and protect. This profound isolation is the Tadhana's greatest shield, preserving their world and culture, far from modern disruption. Their settlements are described as grown from the forest itself. Living trees bent into shelters, woven rattan walls and thatched roofs, all seamlessly integrated into the landscape. There are no clearings, no scars of deforestation. The Tadhana adapt to the land, leaving barely a trace. It's said the forest protects them, misleading outsiders with storms and an uncanny sense of being watched. One could walk within meters of a Tadhana home and never know it was there. The Tadhana's language is rooted in their oldest myth, a time when all living things shared one form and one voice, speaking the language of wind, water, and the world's heartbeat. A great sundering split this unity. Most humans forgot the old tongue, building a new language of commands and ownership, losing the ability to hear the wild. But the Tadhana's ancestors refused to forget. They made a pact with the forest spirit, Diwata, vowing to remain guardians and honor the original language of life. In return, the Diwata granted them sanctuary and kinship with the animals. This myth is the foundation of their culture. They see themselves as participants in a larger conversation, not masters of their environment. Speaking the animal tongue is not supernatural, but a birthright the rest of humanity has lost. For the Tadhana, our modern world is deafened by its own noise, unable to hear the wisdom the planet offers. While the Tadhana's story sounds mythical, a captivating tale woven into the fabric of their culture, it prompts us to consider the boundaries of communication. Science, in its pursuit of understanding the natural world, offers intriguing parallels, shedding light on the complexities of interspecies communication. Bioacoustics reveals animal communication is far more complex than once believed. A symphony of sounds carrying vital information. Whales, dolphins, and prairie dogs all use intricate calls, each with specific meanings, to navigate their social lives and warn of danger. The Tadhana's language may be an advanced form of mimicry, a refined skill honed through years of careful listening, and interpretation honed over generations passed down through stories and practical application. They might not discuss philosophy with hornbills, but could replicate calls that mean snake below or fruit is ripe. Much of communication is nonverbal. Body language, posture, subtle gestures, all conveying meaning without a single spoken word. The Tadhana, living so closely with animals, would be masters of this silent language, fluent in the nuances of movement and expression. Their interactions are a dance of sound and movement, a holistic system relying on empathy and observation, a deep connection fostered through shared experiences. Another theory, Umwelt, the unique sensory world of each organism, the way each creature perceives and interacts with its environment. By immersing themselves in the forest, the Tadhana may share a sensory reality with the animals, blurring the lines between species, attuned to cues like atmospheric pressure or distant scents. This shared experience could form the basis of a profound intuitive understanding, a silent communion. Their language may not be magical, but a practical, learned skill that appears miraculous to outsiders, a testament to their deep understanding of the natural world. It's a reminder that communication can transcend words, rooted in deep listening and shared experience, a connection that speaks volumes without uttering a single sound. The Tadhana's daily life is a testament to their profound connection with nature, a bond that shapes every aspect of their existence. It's a dance of respect and reciprocity. Their days are governed by the sun, the great celestial clock that dictates the rhythm of their activities. Tides and subtle shifts of the rainforest, a complex interplay of natural forces that they understand intimately. Each morning begins with a ritual of listening, a practice of deep attunement to the world around them. Elders and children, side by side, attune themselves to the jungle's chorus, absorbing the symphony of life that surrounds them, interpreting bird songs, deciphering the messages carried on the wind, and monkey calls, understanding the nuances of their communication, as news and warnings, vital information for the community's well-being. Their society is communal, a tapestry woven with shared responsibility and mutual support. Guided by a council of elders, individuals respected for their experience and insight, chosen for wisdom, accumulated over a lifetime of living in harmony with the forest, and their ability to interpret the will of the forest, acting as intermediaries between the human and natural realms. Rituals mark every stage of life, from birth to death, weaving a continuous thread of meaning. The Pasasalamat sa Gubat, or Thanksgiving to the Forest, is a central ceremony, a profound expression of gratitude. Songs and offerings, gifts from the heart, express gratitude to the living entity that sustains them, acknowledging the forest's generosity. Foraging is a respectful negotiation, a delicate balance between taking and giving back. They never take all the fruit, ensuring the forest's continued abundance, always leaving some for the animals, recognizing their role in the ecosystem. Medicinal plants are harvested with reverence only after asking permission from the plant's spirit, showing respect for its healing power. These practices, rooted in ceremony, are not mere traditions, are sophisticated forms of sustainable living, a testament to their deep ecological understanding. The elders are living libraries, repositories of ancient wisdom, keepers of stories passed down through generations, medicinal knowledge, secrets of healing gleaned from the forest and sacred geography, the landscape imbued with spiritual significance. Their rituals are ecological science, a practical application of their deep understanding of the natural world, passed down through generations, ensuring the continuity of their harmonious way of life. The Tadhana's relationship with animals is true symbiosis. They don't domesticate but cohabit with wild creatures. Tarsiers perch on children's shoulders, wild boars forage nearby, unafraid. Sentinel species like the Philippine eagle warn of danger. Lizards and small mammals alert them to snakes or floods. The animals are their extended senses. In return, the Tadhana deter poachers, protecting animal habitats. Their bond with the honey guide bird is remarkable. The bird leads them to beehives and they leave honey as a reward, a learned, transactional relationship. This connection is spiritual too. Certain animals are seen as carriers of ancestral spirits, the eagle as messenger, the python as memory keeper. When an animal dies, its spirit is honored and believed to be reborn into the forest. For the Tadhana, the boundary between human and animal soul is permeable, allowing wisdom and spirit to pass freely. Their kinship is both practical and sacred, a model of coexistence. The scientific community greets the Tadhana's story with skepticism and curiosity. Dr. Aris Villanueva, ethno-linguist, suggests their language may be a sophisticated signaling system, lacking grammar, but highly effective. Dr. Lena Hansen, primatologist, notes that many animals have specific calls for immediate needs. A human group dedicated to learning these could achieve interactions that seem like true conversation. Empathy and emotional contagion are key. Fear or excitement can ripple through mixed animal groups, and the Tadhana may be so attuned they're part of this network. Their communication might be as much about feeling as about sound. Most experts agree. Respectful study is needed but must not disrupt the culture. The Tadhana's story reminds us that intelligence and communication take many forms, some beyond our current understanding. Their abilities challenge us to expand our view of language and connection. The Tadhana's sanctuary is under threat. Illegal logging and mining cut deeper into the Sierra Madre, destroying biodiversity and silencing the forest's subtle language. Mining concessions threaten to poison rivers and devastate the ecosystem, leaving scars where no life can thrive. The Tadhana's sustainable existence is at risk from a global economy that values short-term profit over long-term balance. Cultural assimilation is another danger. Roads, technology, and processed foods erode traditional knowledge and self-sufficiency. Without official recognition, the Tadhana have little legal protection. Their existence, sometimes dismissed as myth, makes it easier for outsiders to exploit their land. Protecting the Tadhana means acknowledging their rights and their sophisticated science of sustainability. Their wisdom is not a relic, but a vital resource the modern world desperately needs. Preserving their way of life is a call to rethink our relationship with nature. The Tadhana's story is a mirror for our own world, forcing us to ask what we've lost in our march of progress. Preserving their culture is not charity, it's self-preservation. They are keepers of ecological knowledge we've forgotten. Supporting indigenous communities means advocating for their land rights, helping document traditions, and empowering them as guardians of their culture and environment. We can also change our own perspective, seeing nature as a community, not a resource. Every effort to protect local wild spaces honors the wisdom the Tadhana embody. The Tadhana are not relics, but beacons for a sustainable future. Their rumored animal language challenges our worldview, inviting us to imagine richer forms of communication. By protecting them, we protect a vital part of our shared heritage, and keep alive the possibility of finding our own place in the great conversation of life.